For my civic outreach project, I will be attending 5 different events. The first event that I will be attending is a Lake Fenwick Park cleanup. The second event that I will be helping out with is a Kent food bank. The third event is a Meow Cat Rescue event hosted by That Humane Society. And the 2 extra credits that I will be doing is a Matson Middle School help out, and the last one is a Kent Courthouse observation. The reason why I will be doing these 5 events is because they all have significant impacts on our community. And what I'm pretty sure I will be doing for the first event, Lake Fenwick Park, is I will be cleaning up and then replanting good plants around the area for the animals and all the people walking through there. So what I'm pretty sure I will be doing for Kent Food Bank is I will be handing out cans, or I'll be handing out meals to people that are in need of it, which is very important for this community. And for the third event, I'll be helping set up the event hosted by the Humane Society Meow Cat Rescue. And I'm pretty sure I'll just be helping lay out all the different merch and t-shirts, and I'll be laying out the food and everything for the event. And for my fourth one, for my extra credit, I will be doing the Matson Middle School help out. And there, I'm pretty sure I'll just be assigned to a classroom where I'm going to be watching the kids and just making sure they're on task and doing what they're supposed to be doing. And then for the last one, my 5th event will be the courthouse observation. I'm pretty sure I will be going into the courthouse and I'll just be assigned to watch a certain case. And this should just be important just to see what goes on in the courthouse every single day with everybody in the community and how it goes down. So yeah, those are my 5 events. So we just arrived at Lake Fenwick Park and we're about to go pick some weeds, pull out some bushes to plant new trees, new plants, get all the bad stuff out, put all the good stuff in. This will hopefully be good for this area. It helps the environment and all the living creatures around it, so hopefully that'll be good. Wish us luck! Alright, so we just picked all of these down back there. We brought them up in the blue tarp and then dumped them in the truck. So I just got out of Lake Fenwick Park from planting trees and removing blackberry bushes, and the civic impact is that it helps the environment around that area for all the people walking through it and the animals that live there. I will probably go back and do it again. It was pretty fun, but yeah. So for my second event, I'm going to be doing the Kent Food Bank. I just got here and I'm about to go in. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be handing out cans or I'm going to be packaging food, but I'm excited to meet some new people and make a change, and actually know that I'm making a change because I'll be handing the people the cans instead of just donating it. Alright, so we just got out of the Kent Food Bank. It was actually really fun because we got to meet all the employees that work there regularly every single Friday. And we got to see all the different people. We had about 200 people come through today with all the different types of families and people. So it was really fun to help them. And the civic impact, I feel, is helping people who are less fortunate and aren't able to get their hands on food that they need to feed their families. So it was really nice to be able to provide that for them. And yeah, I would probably do this again. So I'm about to go into the event where the Meow Rescue Shelter is holding. I'm assuming I will be helping set up the tables with all the different merchandise for the company, and I'll be setting up all the food and drink on the different tables. So yeah. So the civic impact of this event is to help raise awareness about this company And how we're doing this is we're allowing a bunch of people to come to this event and see all the merchandise laying on the tables and giving information about how to adopt animals that do not have homes. So I just got back from helping at the event hosted by Meow Cat Rescue, and when I first got there they had me unloading their boxes and helping set up the different tables. And the civic impact of this event was just raising awareness for the Humane Society and just help promote the positives that they do with rescuing animals and giving them to their current owners now. And it was just fun helping set up all the tables and just learning about the owners and their dogs, and I would most likely do this again. Alright, so I'm about to head over to Matson Middle School where I'm going to be helping out different classes. I'm not sure what they're going to put me in yet, but I'm assuming that once I get there, they're going to assign me to a certain room to just help out students with their homework or any type of activity that they're doing in the class. So yeah, I'll record while I'm there, and then Alright, so I just got back from Matson Middle School, and when I first got there, they put me into a classroom that was a cooking class, and they just had me watch over the kids and make sure that they were staying on task. And it was fun to just talk with the kids and get to know them. And the civic impact of this is just helping kids younger than me. So I just got to the Kent courthouse and we're about to go in. I'm assuming we're going to be put in to watch a random trial as an observer, so this should be fun. So we just got out of court, like literally just got out of court, and we got to sit in a courtroom as observers and watch about 4 cases of different inmates, talk to the judge about their sentences and what their bail amount's gonna be. And we got to talk to the judge about what her position is and all that kind of different stuff. And the civic impact of going to this thing was to learn more about the law and be more informed about our community around us. So I successfully went to all 5 of the events that I was planning on going to. So the first one I went to Lake Fenwick and actually helped scoop up mulch, and I helped replant trees. And the civic impact of me going to Lake Fenwick and help cleaning up is just helping out the environment and the ecosystem and just cleaning up and making sure the environment is good for all the animals and all the people that walk through there every single day. And it was just fun for me to meet all the people that go to these kind of things every single day to help clean up. And it was good for me to learn, and it was just good for me to learn about all these different organizations and how they help out with cleaning all the different parks. The second one, I went to the Kent Food Bank and I was assigned to giving out cans to people. I was assigned to a certain station to handing out cans to people. And the civic impact of me going to Kent Food Bank, helping out, is just learning more about how food banks like this are set up and how it helps the community out. And for me, being there assigned to my station, handing out the cans, it was good for me. It was good for me because I got to hand the cans to people and just see all the different types of families and groups of people that come through these kind of things every single day that are in need. And it's good because it's helping the community out with getting food that they cannot supply for themselves or their families, so they don't have to resort to other ways of getting food. So yeah. For the third event, I successfully went to the place and helped set up the Humane Society event that Meow Shelter was holding, and I got to set up all the different tables with all the different merch of their t-shirts and all the different pictures, and this just raises awareness on how the Humane Society saves the dogs from bad situations, grooms them, takes care of them for a while, and then successfully gives them to a nice, loving family. And this event was especially important to me because about 3 of my dogs are rescued from this exact Humane Society, so it's just good for me to show people that this is a reliable Humane Society and what they do is good. And after the event was done, I got to help clear out all the tables, put everything back into the boxes that weren't given to people, and then put all those boxes back in the owner's car. So at Matson Middle School, I got to help out in the cooking class, along with going to a special needs class and going to an English class. And the civic impact of this is just helping kids that are younger than me. And I know I will be making an impact by doing this because I'm helping the kids firsthand, and I'm actually getting to sit down and talk with them and help them study and tutor them and help them make flashcards and all that kind of stuff. And then in the cooking class, I got to help them with the cookie recipe that they were doing that day. And then in the special needs class, I was just helping out and just talking to the different kids and getting to know them. So yeah. And for my last event at the Kent Courthouse, where I observed, when I first walked up there at the courthouse, I wasn't sure what to expect. I assumed I was just going to go into a smaller room and watch just a little court case. But when we first got there, we were guided to this room where when you first walk in, it's divided in half. There's a glass wall between you and the actual courtroom where the judges, all the lawyers, all the inmates are. And I got to watch how court cases are actually carried out in person. And in the courtroom, I got to watch about 4 different cases with 4 different inmates. And it's just interesting seeing how this affects the community daily and how the judge deals with things like this every single day. And after the 4 inmates were dismissed, we got to go into the courtroom and talk to the judge about her position and how she deals with this kind of stuff every single day. And she was just and when I was talking to the judge, she was just telling me about the different cases with all the different inmates in there. And she was just telling me more in depth about what they did and how they deal with the different cases. And the civic impact of me observing this court case with all the different inmates was just learning more about how my community deals with crime and talking to the judge firsthand about each inmate and how they all get treated differently with all their different cases. And it was just good for me to learn more about what happens in the courtroom firsthand. I'm really glad I did all 5 of these events just because each and every one of them does something different but good for our community and helps people in need and helps make life better for animals, people, the environment, the ecosystem. So that is why me doing all 5 of these events was very important.